Big news, everyone! Tyler Perry has officially confirmed that Beauty in Black is returning for a second season. And this time, we're entering Kimmie Bellarir's boss babe era. Yes, you heard me right. I said BALLERIE. As you all know, after Kimmie met Horace, things took an unexpected turn. So much so that now she has to deal with a company, Mallory, and everyone who wants to get back at her. As you can see, I have a lot of juicy details about the upcoming season. So let's talk about them. I think as of Season 1 finale, we can all agree that our girl Kimmie finally has everything she needs in life. She has her sister, her best friend Rain, money. So you may rightfully ask, what could she possibly want more at this point? As far as I can remember, there was only one thing that bothered her, and it was Angel being arrested for something he didn't do. But we know how the Bellaries handle things, and more important than that, we know Kimmie. She wouldn't leave anyone behind, especially not Angel. He was basically all Kimmie had, and he helped her through everything. With the power of being a Bellarie, she'll get him out of there as soon as possible. Let's be honest, this is not enough of a subject to shoulder an entire season. Which brings me to Horace, who is the person that I'm worried about the most. Angel will be okay for sure, but honestly, I can't say the same for Horace. Since the first moment we saw him, he's been helping Kimmie. He helped her with getting her sister back, with Rain, basically with everything she cared about. By making her his wife, not only did he help her in the best way he could, but he also acted in the best way for his own interests. He made sure none of his shares would go to the family, especially not his sons. I mean, I wouldn't want to give anything if I had spoiled children, but what do you guys think? He gave his everything to Kimmie, and you know what? That means WAR, Mallory being the picture-perfect daughter-in-law for years, and being the actual boss in the company, I think it is obvious that she will never accept that. Sure, we know she worked hard, but hard work doesn't always guarantee the best outcome. People have been diagnosed with cancer because of using their products, and Lena, our beloved lawyer, is onto them. Lena will come for them in the next season, and it would be really hard for Kimmie because she doesn't know what she got herself into. Put a pin in all this, and let me tell you what I think is going to happen. I think we'll see Horace in some of the first episodes, but eventually have to say goodbye because he wasn't in a good condition at all. If there'll be a funeral, we're going to see it in trailer. So when he passes away, we have Roy and Mallory in the first place on the I Wanna Hurt Kimmie list. Kimmie already threw Roy out of the window once, and Roy cheated on Mallory with Kimmie multiple times. So what can I say? I don't like them, but they kinda got a point. Believe me, for Mallory, some girl Roy cheated on her is not as bad as some girl leading Mallory's company. But the next one on the list is Jules. At this point, I don't know who is more dangerous, Jules or Mallory. Comment below. I'm curious what you think. Since Horace found out about Jules and Norman's business, he's going to reveal what they've been up to, and I think Jules will be cut off from the family. But the most important thing is, they won't get their shares of the company, and it's basically what everyone's fighting about. With Jules out of the picture, hopefully dead if you ask me, Kimmie can be a little more comfortable. But let's not forget, comfort never lasts long in this family. Let's be honest, living with the Bellaries is a disaster waiting to happen, and I believe that you guys agree with me on that. Literally, anyone can kill Kimmie in her sleep. But I'm not sure about Varney. He's been nothing but loyal to Horace since day one, but Kimmie being the wife caught him off guard too. I don't think he approves Horace's decisions, but he hasn't gone crazy like Olivia either. I would have thought that he might be good for Kimmie, but since the family likes him and we know he can do anything for them, I'm not that sure. If things heat up, I think Kimmie can be the one who's going to expose Varney and Charles's relationship. And guess what? Varney is going to get fired. Feel free to disagree with me, but I don't think Charles is worth it, you know. Okay, he can be sweet and funny, but when it comes to Varney, he acts like he doesn't care at all. With all I've just told you, I still haven't mentioned the real evil queen, Olivia. First of all, even I am terrified of her, and we've all seen what she's capable of, so feel free to be terrified too. Kimmie being smart and knowing what she wants can handle Mallory, but I'm not sure about Olivia. She'll definitely need help with that. I know we haven't seen Olivia as much as we saw the others, but I think we're going to see her more now. We can see she and Mallory teaming up against Kimmie, even in the trailer. I think we'll be able to watch it by the end of 2025 since we already have a teaser, and we can have the second season around April of 2026, fingers crossed. I know us as fans are really excited about the new season, and so is the crew and Tyler Perry. He said in an interview that they're thrilled to continue Kimmie's journey as she steps into her power, and actually warned us by saying, "If you thought Season 1 was a wild ride, you're not ready for Season 2. We'll have to wait a little bit more, but I think it's going to be worth the wait. And in the meantime, you can follow for more content about Beauty in Black. And don't forget to write your theories so I can read them until we have the new season.